I wanted to talk today about a bit of a shift in my anxiety and that kind of self-doubt voice. I call it my self-doubt gremlin that can come up because I noticed the other day that when I started to get some negative thoughts and some, self-doubt coming up, about something, I actually just noticed it as a voice. And instead of it becoming something that became a trauma response and was really like a big pressure in my chest or not in my solar plexus or something like that somewhere else in my body before it kind of took over and really got hold of me, I noticed it just, oh, it's that voice again. Oh, there it is. And I was able to kind of catch it and see it and not laugh at it, but be kind of just a bit more compassionate towards it and just be like, oh, there it is. And I mean, this has been quite a long journey. I mean, anxiety's been a thing for me for most of my life. And I only kind of really started to bring it to the surface and be more conscious of it probably this summer. I've always known it's been a thing for me, but it was such a trauma response that I couldn't really notice it. It would get hold of me before I noticed it. And I've been going through quite a lot recently. I've, changed my career. I've set up a business on my own. That's what I've really been focusing on. There's been some other stuff going on in my personal life as well. Kind of positive, but big, and just big changes. And before, I probably would have gone straight into an inner panic and anxiety and a chest freeze and pressure and that kind of pain and everything when the chest kind of really tightens up. And I didn't get to that point. I got to the point of going, oh, it's just that inner critic, that self-doubt gremlin, that little voice from something that happened very, very long ago, probably something when I was very, very small. And I made some kind of conscious choice or made up some story or said, oh, I'm not going to do that anymore because if I do that, then this might happen again. And that wasn't very pleasant, and somehow I've now got to the point where I recognize that it was something that I can deal with now. It was something that happened a long, long time ago. I made this decision to play small, hold myself back, not be who I wanted to be because, something happened to me or those around me or something that was really, uncomfortable or painful or whatever. And it's been a gradual journey, as I say, anxiety's been, following me around for most of my life. And, it got quite intense at different points in my life. But I think now I'm starting to notice it when it comes up and I'm able to go, oh, that's just that inner voice. And that's kind of feels like a huge shift, before it gets to the point where I've gone into trauma response and all the stress hormones have started being released in my brain. And then I've gone past that point of no return. And then it can take hours, days, weeks, sometimes, depending on the situation I'm in, to bring myself back from it. So, I mean, I've done a lot of stuff, I've had therapy, I've done a lot of spiritual work, I've had lots of coaches and, mentors and people helping me. I've also done a lot of inner work. I do loads of meditation and mindfulness and I love all that stuff. I've been going to sound bars, festivals and learning really about getting really in tune with myself and to really trust myself and also to really understand, what is it that really drives me? Who am I? That's really important, understanding who I am and what I really want, what really drives me rather than being an edited version to get other people's approval. And that's been really key. I've probably most of my life just been trying to fit into boxes that I thought other people wanted me to be in, to get their approval. Of course, they love me anyway, right? Whether I fit in that imaginary box I thought they wanted me to be in, or I'm in the box I've created now. And I feel so much better. So I just wanted to share that. It is such a journey and it's such a process, and everyone's journey is different, whether you have therapy or you have coaching, or you do sound baths, which I love, or ecstatic dance, which I quite enjoy as well, or, you know, all the other amazing things that are available to us now. You know, we've all got to go on our own journeys and be curious and figure it out for ourselves. You know, work was a massive source of growth for me because I kept pushing myself towards it. You know, I kept being like, okay, I want that job and I want to do that, and every time I had to learn and grow, and it was amazing. Everybody's different. You know, other things, relationships can be a real mirror to us, and we can choose to grow and learn as long as it's a healthy relationship. So yeah, I just wanted to share that because it was really, when I noticed it, I was like, oh, that's nice. That's so much easier than going into a full-on panic, full-on fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. I still do a bit of the people pleasing and overgiving. I can't help myself yet, but you know, it's a work in progress, and I'm enjoying really learning about it and the journey. But anyway, I just wanted to share that, and I hope that is helpful, and some of you can relate. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.